Hey everyone, it's Justine. Today I'm going to make 3 cards using the fresh picked Anemones, fresh picked berries, and fresh picked buttercups. So let's just dive right into the berry one, and I'm still feeling the Christmas spirit. It is within the 12 days of Christmas still, so we're going to make my first card of 2024 for Christmas with these berries, and they're really cute. You don't have to go Christmas with them, but I don't know, I'm still feeling it, you know? So we're gonna go ahead with them, and then I have some other fun ones here that I am gonna do in just a few minutes. But I just filled up my little glue bottle with my Barely Art liquid glue, so I am good to go and ready for some gluing. These are really fun to make backgrounds with. This whole card front is almost all the die cut, and for placement it was really nice to use my scrap paper that I used to die cut to get my placement. So this is what I put my dies on in the first place to actually die cut out, and I feel like the placement's pretty much spot on, but it kind of left me a little roadmap for how to put the rest of the dies on the card. Oh boy, got some glue popping out. Anyway, I like that the scrap die helped. And then I'm using this brushed red cardstock and brushed gold cardstock to give these berries just that extra oomph and finishing touch. Then the sentiment that I have for this one is from Simon Hurley's Christmas Sentiments. That's the most wonderful time of the year. So that is going to go right on to my card. Now, if I didn't have that map, I might put the berries kind of goofy, but looking at it here, it's going to go right about there. So thanks to the map, I've got it covered. Anyway, how are you doing today? This is Sunday. It's January now. I hope your resolutions are going well. This Thursday, Melanie Stamps / Melanie Smith and I are going to have a Better Press Babes Night Out, which will be super fun. It's going to be on my YouTube channel this month. So we're going to have a live Better Press time, which will be really neat because Altenew is going to be giving away 2 gift cards with us on my channel, so that will be super fun. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you are able to be notified when we go live. I'll pop the details for that live event on the screen here so you can see it. You're not missing anything on this video. I'm just putting foam squares on my sentiment. So go ahead and mark your calendars and join us, and you will be able to win. You'll be able to have the chance to get the Altenew gift cards. There's going to be 2 $25 Altenew gift cards. So thank you to Altenew for doing that for us. And Melanie and I are going to be using some products that we purchased ourselves, not from Altenew giving them to us, but we actually purchased them ourselves, and we're going to be showing you all sorts of fun new stuff from Altenew. And I'm going to finally test out my watercolor pencils, which have been itching to do, so that should be awesome. I love the way that the paper is working together to really bring kind of a bright card, but it is a very kind of demure card as well. And then I do want to mention I use the silver brushed cardstock on the background. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Okay, so that's card number 1. Card number 2 is with the Anemones. So this one I went with the sympathy route, and I used the embossing folder from this collection, which is the columns one, and then I used the deboss side. So can you see it there? The squares are raised up instead of it being the other way around, and I think that I really like the look of that. I think it's just such a fun texture, and it's just very my style. Okay, so now we have this big flower. So what I'm going to do is pop some glue down and put together this anemone kind of quickly It really is a simple die. There's just 4 pieces for this giant flower. So this one I think I will be using over and over in my craft room, adding on these big flowers for maybe some other small dies or some sentiment heavy cards, just because the flower really does pack quite a big punch for cards. I'm going to stick my stem on the card, not with any glue, and then I'm going to pop my flower. Now I see that there's an etched line there, so maybe this is supposed to go behind. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this because I want it to look like it's behind. I know the other 2 look like it's in front, but que sera, sera, you know? Okay, so flag on the play, I suppose. We're gonna put the flower down first, or the stems down, and then the flower. Just a little bit of a moment there. So I'll stick that right in between the other ones, give it a press, and then pop on the flower part. And since the background is a little bit of a bump, I might need to add a little glue here and there, but a dab will do, as they say. I always tell my kindergartners, dots, not lots, for glue. Anyway, okay, that looks really good. Exactly what I was looking for. Big, beautiful purple flowers. I'm a purple person, so you know I gotta put a purple in. And then this sympathy sentiment is from the Better Press sentiments that just came out this month in the Better Press Spring collection, which is such a good one. I can't stop making with it, and I've really enjoyed using those products this month. There's my little sympathy card. Very pretty. Definitely would brighten my day if I was going through a tough time. Now my last one, I just went crazy with the glitter paper. Look at that. Yes, there's new glitter paper from Spellbinders. It's the Spring Assorted Mix, which I just have been loving so very much. And this last card is with the fresh picked Buttercups. Those flowers are really pretty and they just are kind of funky at the same time. So I have everything glued on, as you can see, but I will put this last one together for you here on camera. So my last little flower, I'm going to just follow the guide of where it would go. So it's going to go kind of this flat petal down, and then the stem is going to come right under that one. So that is exactly where I want it. I'm going to give it a firm press, and then of course it comes up. This is what happens when I film. It works really well until I turn that record button on. Okay, moving along. For the center of the flower, I have a orange glitter circle that I die cut out going in the center of my flower. And then I have a light pink glitter paper piece that has holes in it. I'm going to pop that on top. Once the glue dries, I will be able to see the orange coming through just a little bit. And then the actual buttercups themselves are going to go on these pieces here. And I'll just set it down kind of gently and let the liquid glue do its work with the glitter cardstock. I just adore Barely Art liquid glue. I just started recommending my mom to start using it. She's gotten into felting, and you might have heard of felting, or maybe you know all about it, but it's kind of a new kind of craze, and she needed art glue, and I thought, you can use Barely Art liquid glue for your felting. So she did, and she even bought it from Spellbinders. How about that? We love a supportive mama. Okay, I'm going to put my last flower here. It is just crowding this one stem just a little bit, but you know, it could be worse, and I'm not mad about it. I think it's still a super pretty card, and I'm loving the results. Last, I'm going to pop this sentiment on that says, "Thanks for just being you." Another sentiment from that Better Press, press once, cut once. I love, love, love that style of how they make their dies and Better Press plates, and you can also glimmer them. So what a deal. 12 sentiments for barely any work. I think that is my kind of crafting, if I do say so myself. I'm just lightly pressing this so the glue works with the glitter cardstock, but I don't want to press it down too much because I don't want the sentiment to sag down as it gets pressed into the paper. But that is pretty. Okay, to finish up these cards, I need to add some bling because I am a bling gal and I just have to. Little release tape there. So let's go to the bling basket and pull out some fun beauties. I tried organizing my bling basket over Christmas break. Yeah, it didn't really work too well. I have a lot. So all of my gems, my pearls, and then I have all of my self-adhesive little goodies here. And I think that's what I'm kind of leaning towards today. So let's just check out what I've got here. I've been using these dimensional smooth discs a lot. I've had them in my craft room for a while. Same with these kind of half pearls. I think I'm going to use those on that one. These from Pink and Maine are really pretty. They're very gold. I'm not sure if that's the look I'm going for here. I think we'll use the white ones on that. And maybe, can't decide what color. I don't know. Those might look okay. So we'll just see what we can come up with. We got dimensional dots and we've got some fashion jewels. And then I do pop all of my gemstones into this one and just kind of hope for the best. But I was slightly disappointed because I sent out some Christmas cards. I literally sent out 5 Christmas cards this year. So not being a very good card maker, but yeah, life. Anyway, I love making the cards. I hate sending them out, but hate is a strong word. I don't prefer to send them out. It just takes too much time. But anyway, I digress. The ones that I did send out, I did put a wax seal on the back and they popped off in the mail, which I was really sad about because that has not happened before. So I don't know, maybe I just didn't get it stuck onto the paper enough, but I really was sad to see that. Okay, my last little gem is going to go right about there. And now all that needs is a card base, and that one is done. Poppy, and then we have the clear dots. Okay. I just love that these are self-adhesive. I can just literally pop them onto my card and it's not even taking that much time at all. Oh, that one's on my finger. Love that. Come on. And my fingers are full of glue. I need to go wash up. But there's too much crafting to do to wash up yet. I think we'll go with 5 on this card just to keep it an odd number. And I did 5 on the last one, so that just works. A little bit of dew in the air. Then on my last one, I'm not sure if I want to use black or white. I think I'm going to lean toward the white because I want it to pop on my background here. Oh, I haven't even used these yet. Tell you people, shop your stash. You've got a lot of goodies in your craft room. I just know you do. And some of them you haven't used, just like me. So go ahead and shop around. I'm sure that you will find some treasures. what I need to do in my craft room is move back downstairs and organize my organize my materials. I need to find my vellum. I need to make zones in my craft room for my crafting needs, like a picture, like a photography area for pictures. I need to make a zone upstairs in the room that I'm in right now for shipping and such, for when I have Etsy orders and blah blah blah. I need to make a zone for filming and prepping, so I'll let you know how that goes. I'm sure I will do an updated craft room tour. At this point, the flooring is like 1/4 of the way done. My husband's been working away on it. We had a little bit of a hiccup, so it's been a little bit delayed, but you know, better done and done well than falling apart later. So anyway, now I'm going to pop these on some card bases after I'm done filming, but let me know your favorite in the comments. I think my favorite this time has to be this one, just because of the fun new glitter cardstock. So that one is my favorite, but let me know your favorite in the comments, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday for our live stream with Melanie, our Babes Night Out. Anyway, I'll pop the details back on the screen just in case you need a reminder. I will be popping reminders on Better Press Babes and Spellbinders Maker Group if you are part of that, so hopefully you won't miss it. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.